So this has taken longer than I originally thought. I've decided to do Luca's what if in a different way. So yeah, so I've decided on an elimination order, which you might not like. So yeah. So episode 1 and 2 pretty much stay the same, but Diego doesn't have feelings for Spencer since Spencer's on blue team and Isabel is on red team. And so Alessio can still be eliminated in episode 1, and episode 3 will most likely stay the same, but yeah, and I think Ted will still lose. Ted, I don't know why Ted's been chosen, but I'm more likely to say because of Armley should be eliminated because of this. And then jumping the string, um, it has decided that red team loses and off goes Sade. I just had the feeling it's because Diego, Benji, Hannah, Jade, and Isabel all just vote Sade. I don't know why. It's just that I've literally done my own, and then there's an adjusted one by Grok, so I'm just using Grok. And then we have Huss Court line. So basically, um, in this one, Diego doesn't have a crush um, on basically Spencer, so he doesn't get eliminated. So blue team loses, Ted gets eliminated because Spencer swaps, but no one really knows. So Natalia, actually, it'd be Lindu most likely switches. So Ted, Richard, Logan, Linda, all okay. No, so it won't be a tie. So Spencer, Richard, and Logan and Ted. Well, actually, it'd be more like Ted, Richard, and Logan voting Anastasia, and Spencer, Linda, Natalia, Marissa, and Anastasia voting Ted. So Ted gets eliminated way later, which I kind of like. And then of course episode 6 is a non-elimination. Diego gets to sing instead of Zayd. So I think the song will have to be different, being honest. But then episode 7, this is an odd one. So it says Tristan goes. I'm gonna say Tristan still goes. Isabel uses Jade's idol. Actually, wait, Jade just uses her idol, and Jade and Isabel vote Tristan, whilst Diego, Benji, Hannah, and Ivy all vote Jade. Yeah, it's a bit more easier. And then episode 8, which I think is also a non-elimination, but episode 8 is just the team swap, and Ivy, Hannah, Benji, and Diego vote Isabel, and then Isabel votes Spencer to go on this team. So now basically we have the normal teams, but Spencer is now on um red team now. So yeah. Then we have episode 9 9. So red team definitely get immunity. Jade and Spencer become a duo, and basically Spencer, Diego, and Jade become a trio alliance. And Marissa still goes because Linda, Isabel, Richard, and Logan all vote Marissa. That's just and Natalia, I guess. So yeah. Then we have the Appetite for Destruction, where this is where Linda goes, and she'll still be eliminated by Anastasia in episode 11, so we don't have to talk about that. So oh yeah. Then we have wait. So Poles Apart. No, skip Poles Apart. We can not talk about Poles Apart because it wasn't really a good episode. Then Elephant in the Corner. So it's more the reason Ivy still goes. Ivy still gets eliminated just because there's not really any choice. So Rescue Island still happens in timeline. So yeah. And then we have the merge: Isabel, Richard, Logan, Natalia, Anastasia, Benji, Hannah, Jade, Diego, and Spencer. all being in the merge. So then we have episode 14, which is that. So, in episode 14, Natalia gets eliminated with Spencer, Diego, Jade, Hannah, and Benji and Anastasia all voting Natalia. Logan, Richard, and Isabel and Natalia all vote Jade. So Jade is basically Spencer's the main villain by doing what he's doing in DC5, basically. And then we have episode 16. This is where Anastasia gets eliminated just because she doesn't have any other alliances. So everyone basically but Anastasia votes her out, so sorry. And plus I want Benji here for longer. And now, oh god. Up in the air, this is where the comebacks happen. So, we have basically our teams. So, yeah, if I get everyone up here. So, Spencer, okay, because Isabel will still come first. Isabel would just choose, Natalia, no doy. Spencer, I think Spencer would choose Ted. Richard, would choose maybe Zaid, honestly. Logan, maybe choosing Alessio. Benji will pick Tristan, honestly. Diego will pick Ivy. Hannah will pick Amelie. And Jade would pick maybe Linda. So, yeah. And then Anastasia and Marissa are just a duo. And then up in the air, the two returning are one being Ted and I'm gonna go with Amelie still coming back. So Ted and Amelie will return. So yeah, let's put them on. Let's put them at. Let's just put these at rescue. Actually, let's just put on the panels. So Natalia, Zaid, Elizio, Tristan, Ivy, Linda, Anastasia, and Marissa. I don't know why I said that in such an accent. I'm so sorry. So then we have episode 17, Dead Weight. Logan and Spencer are a great duo, but they won't. Logan won't say that because that kind of ruins Spencer's story. So yeah. So in 10th place is Benji. Benji gets eliminated. First because Spencer, Logan, Isabel, Richard, Diego, and Jade all vote Benji. Ted, Hannah, Amelie, and Benji all vote Richard. Then we have Hell of a Deal, which I think Richard goes, in my opinion, just because he doesn't really have anything else to do in this timeline, so it makes sense that he gets eliminated now. And then we have episode. We have basically episode 18, which basically just goes the same, but Marissa's in here. So the one going home is Isabel. Spencer has the idol instead, and basically Ted, Logan, Diego, and Jade just all work together. But Jade doesn't vote. Isabel, she votes Ted. So it's kind of like a free. It's like a 2 to 2 to like 4. So yeah, Isabel is eliminated. And then we have Pit Stop, which I think would maybe go down to this situation, and Ted goes. Ted Gordon gets eliminated for. Actually, Ted's been eliminated for. It's gonna be Amelie. No, Logan. Diego. Diego goes. Because in my opinion, Spencer has more to do, so Diego gets eliminated in episode 20, which is kind of Zayd's episode. I feel bad because of that. So let's put Benji, Richard, Isabel, and Diego there. And then taking new heights, it'll be Spencer and Hannah, Ted and Amelie, and Logan and Jade. So in episode 21, Ted, I think most likely Armley will go. Because Armley still gets eliminated, because, yeah. And then Dunces and Dragons, the only really difference is Spencer's maybe an elf. Spencer's maybe just an elf. Or maybe just the dragon that he had in episode 6. So, yeah. And then Ted's maybe a warlock. If I think about it, Ted's maybe a warlock in my opinion. But honestly, he gets eliminated. He does actually get eliminated here. So the final four are Spencer. Yeah. So it was Alessio, then Zaid, So like basically whoever's been saved so far. So it goes from Benji, then ninth, which was okay, just basically all these guys, basically. And I think Linda as well, yeah. So they all discuss about who should be eliminated. Ivy hosts it because she gets too much screen time. That's why I eliminated her same time, I guess. So, Benji says he wants maybe either Spencer or Hannah to win because Spencer's cool and also Hannah's bestie. Natalia would want maybe between Natalia would want Logan to win. Diego wants Spencer or Jade to win. Isabel wants Jade to win and does the stupid thing. Richard wants either Logan, Spencer, or she doesn't care who wins. Ted wants Spencer or Logan to win. And Linda and Armley would want Hannah to win, no diff. And Linda would maybe want Logan or Spencer to win. So, yeah. Then we have Hit the Brakes. Which I think, okay, so it could be like a 1v1 between, Hannah and Logan. It's because Spencer and Jade, no, they'll be safe. So, Spencer votes with Logan and Jade votes with Hannah, so it'll be a final two between them. Logan goes home. I wasn't really a huge fan. I didn't really care in the finale since there was two people I didn't want to win. Well, I kind of wanted Logan to win, but still, I was right that Logan won. I knew Logan was gonna win since episode 18, so take that. So, yeah. But honestly, between the final three, Hannah would more likely be the one. And then Judge, Jury, Executioner. Spencer will win immunity, so it'll be between Jade and Hannah. And then all of them will come in. So Benji, Natalia, Diego, Isabel. So let's just do this. Jade, Hannah. Benji has a tough decision but chooses Jade. Natalia chooses Jade, honestly. Diego chooses Hannah. Isabel chooses Hannah to eliminate. And then Richard chooses maybe Jade. Ted chooses Hannah. Linda votes Jade. And Armley votes Jade. So Jade is eliminated. So the final two is Hannah and Spencer. So let's see. Let me show you Team Spencer and Team Hannah. And no, I'm not giving Spencer goddamn plot armor since yeah. So Team Spencer, Jade, Diego, and Ben. Okay, then yeah, obviously these two. And then Logan will be on Team Spencer. Anastasia will be on Team Spencer, I think. So would Marissa. Ivy and Zayd and Tristan would be on Team Hannah. Alessio will be on Team Spencer. Ted will be on Team Spencer. Isabel will be on Team Spencer. Natalia, Richard, and Linda being on Team Hannah. So, then, all up and over, Spencer would choose Jade, and Hannah would choose maybe Benji, because Benji needs more screen time than Almley. So, yeah, so okay, so my headset cut out. So, as I was saying, Spencer would maybe get Diego to help out. So, and more obviously, it's a very unfair match. With Benji drives, helps Hannah out. But more likely, Spencer does win, because the boy wins, I guess, in this. So, yeah. So, I hope you like this elimination order, Luca. This is just my best idea. So, yeah. Sorry it took so long to get your what if done. This has only been I think my fifth, fifth viewer requested one. Let me have a look. I think I've done 5, haven't I? Okay, fan requested 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this is my 5th. So my apologies for taking this long to get it out. I haven't done one in like, how long has it been? God, it's been 3 weeks since I've done one of these. So I'm sorry it took this long to get your theory out, get your what if out, Luca. So yeah, that's all the videos from this week for this week. Besides one more Red Dead Redemption episode, which is part 6, 7, 7. Where we go back to Valentine and we have Trelawney as well. So yeah. That's it from me. I thank you for watching. I'll see you all next time. Bye.